The truth is, I wasn't born knowing how to make money online. In fact, I struggled. A lot. I had to unlearn more than I had to learn. And today, I want to share with you the 10 habits I had to break before I started seeing real results. If you've been trying to grow online and feel stuck, one of these habits might be holding you back too. Let's dive in. Habit 1. Waiting for the perfect time. I kept telling myself I would start once life slowed down. When the kids were older. When I had more energy. When I finally felt ready. But guess what? That day never came. There was always something. A busy week, a sick child, unexpected plans. And then I realized, waiting for the perfect time was just another way to delay my dreams. I had to stop waiting for the ideal moment and start with what I had, right where I was. Even if it was messy. Even if I was tired. Even if I was scared. Once I took that first step, things began to move. Not all at once, but enough to remind me that progress comes from action, not perfect timing. Habit 2. Overthinking every little detail. Before launching my page, I spent days, even weeks, obsessing over tiny things. What font should I use? What color feels right? Is this name unique enough? I felt productive, but I wasn't making any real progress. It was just another form of procrastination. Because deep down, I was afraid of getting it wrong. But I learned that no one succeeds because they pick the perfect shade of beige or the most clever page name. They succeed because they showed up, shared their message, and kept going. Taking action creates clarity. Not the other way around. Now, I focus on moving forward, not on making every little thing perfect. Done is always better than perfect. Habit 3. Thinking I had to know everything first. In the beginning, I became addicted to consuming content. Free webinars, YouTube videos, podcast episodes. I saved so many posts I never looked at again. It felt like I was learning, but I wasn't growing. Because I wasn't doing anything with that information. One day, I realized I was hiding behind research. I was waiting to feel prepared enough, but that moment never arrived. So I made a decision. I would learn by doing. I started posting. I made mistakes. I figured things out as I went. And that's when real growth happened. Clarity didn't come before action. It came because of it. Habit 4. Comparing myself to people ahead of me. I'd scroll through Instagram and see moms with huge followings, polished content, and beautiful brands. And I'd think, why even try? I'll never be like them. That comparison made me feel small. It made me doubt everything I was working toward. But then I reminded myself, they all started with 0 followers too. They had to figure it out just like I did. So I stopped comparing my day 1 to someone else's year 3. Now, I focus on my own journey. I celebrate small wins. I track my own progress. And most importantly, I cheer for others without letting it steal my own momentum. Habit 5. Treating my business like a hobby. At first, I worked on my business when I had time, which wasn't often. I'd squeeze in a little work during naps or late at night, but there was no real structure. It felt like a side project, not something serious. And that's exactly how it performed, like a side project. Then I realized, if I wanted real results, I had to treat it like a real business. That meant planning my week, blocking off time to create content, and staying consistent, even on days I didn't feel like it. It wasn't easy, especially with kids and housework and life happening all around me. But when I shifted from casual effort to committed action, everything started to change. Discipline created the momentum I had been waiting for. Habit 6. Being afraid to talk about what I offer. When I first started, I felt shy, even nervous, about talking about my products or services. I didn't want people to think I was pushy or just trying to sell something. So So I would mention what I did, quietly, almost apologetically. But deep down, I knew that what I had could actually help someone. Still, fear would win. And I stayed silent too often. Then something shifted. I thought about how many times I had been helped by someone simply sharing what they do. I realized that when you truly believe in what you offer, you're not selling. You're helping. You're serving. Now, I share what I do with confidence, because I know that there's another mom out there like me, who needs exactly what I've learned. And staying quiet doesn't serve her. Habit 7. Trying to do everything alone. I used to carry it all by myself. I thought asking for help meant I wasn't capable. So I watched tutorials, figured things out through trial and error, and told myself that I didn't need anyone. But the truth? I was overwhelmed. I felt stuck. Then I made the decision to invest in mentorship, courses, and connect with others who were on the same path. That changed everything. Learning from someone who had already done what I wanted to do saved me so much time. It gave me clarity, direction, and motivation when things got tough. I also built friendships with people who understood my goals and struggles. Building a business is hard. But doing it alone makes it even harder. Surrounding yourself with support shortens the journey and makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. Habit 8. Saying yes to everything. In the beginning, I said yes to too many things. Helping other people with their projects, answering every message right away, jumping on every opportunity that sounded kind of good. But eventually, I felt exhausted and disconnected from my own goals. I realized I was spreading myself thin trying to please everyone. And not everything deserves a yes, so I learned to pause. To ask, does this align with my purpose? I learned that saying no isn't rude, it's respectful. Respectful to my time, my energy, and my family. Now I protect my focus. Because every yes I give out of guilt or fear is a no to something that truly matters. Habit 9. Quitting too soon. I used to jump from one idea to the next. If something didn't grow fast, I assumed it wasn't working. And I'd move on, thinking the next thing might be the one. But I didn't realize that the missing piece wasn't the strategy. It was consistency. I learned that most things take time. A seed doesn't turn into a tree overnight. The business I have now is a result of doing small, simple things, over and over again. Even when no one was watching. Even when I doubted myself. Now I commit, and I stay the course. I understand that success rewards those who are patient, consistent, and persistent. Habit 10. Thinking small. I used to say things like, if I can just make enough to cover groceries, or if I could just earn a little extra for the kids' clothes. And while there's nothing wrong with small goals, I realized that thinking small was keeping me small. I was capping my own potential. Then I started to dream bigger. What if I could create something that not only paid for the extras, but replaced my full income? What if I could help others do the same? What if I could build a business that grows while I sleep and still lets me be present with my kids? That mindset shift changed how I showed up. I no longer acted from scarcity. I acted from vision. And when you think bigger, you create bigger. Now, I believe in building something meaningful, something that grows with me, helps others, and provides real freedom. These habits were keeping me stuck. And I didn't even realize it. But once I started breaking them one by one, things began to change. If you recognize any of these habits in yourself, I want you to know something. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to grow. Making money online is possible. Even as a busy mom. Even if you're starting from zero. And if I could do it, you can too. Thanks for watching.